Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy DuckyTheGamer back again with another video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my trip to the Epic Games headquarters that I just got back from yesterday. It was 2 days long. It all happened kind of fast, but the main reason that I went to the Epic Games headquarters is because, as you guys know, mobile has had its problems recently with updates and glitches, and just sort of the team not knowing what the mobile players and the community really wants. So they brought me down. They're like, yo, what's going on with the game? What do you want fixed? Is there anything that's basically broken? What do you guys want added? So I'm going to be talking about everything that I talked to with the developers regarding mobile, because basically that's what I was brought down there to do. There weren't any crazy things like they're promising, free V-Bucks for all mobile players because of the glitches. Like, really, I was just brought down there, to give my opinion on certain things like auto fire, build glitches, crosshair editing that just came out, new sensitivities, all that stuff like that. But before I do hop into the commentary, guys, if you do want to, feel free to enter code Ducky in the item shop, guys. You guys have literally been going insane with that, so I think I'm going to do a V-Buck giveaway probably tomorrow or the day after that, just for you guys on YouTube, because you have all literally been so insane. So I appreciate that. Once again, code Ducky in the item shop if you want to pick up the new sweaty soccer skins or whatever. So yeah, like I said, it all happened pretty fast. Basically, Freight Train, the community director for Fortnite Mobile, he's an absolute beast and a legend when it comes to just being there for all the creators and all the people of the community. He was basically like, yo, you want to come down to Epic? And I was like, heck yeah, dude. Who turns down a trip to the Epic Games headquarters? Now, I think there are different offices like around the United States, but I live in North Carolina. As you guys know, the headquarters is in North Carolina. So I was really like, yo, it's like an hour drive, bro. Let me just like skirt on over there and talk to the developers, basically talk to the team. That's pretty much what happened. Like, I can't go crazy in detail about everything that happened and went down with this trip. It's extremely productive in terms of the visit. We talked about one thing that everyone seems to really hate right now, which is auto fire. I think we spent probably like 30 to 45 minutes literally just talking. They pulled up my video. I don't know if you guys saw, I uploaded a video I think like a week ago, me using auto fire really for the first time ever. Like, I've used it before for like 1 or 2 games, but I sat down for like 30 minutes that day, used auto fire, and I was like, holy crap, this is broken. Like, I really hadn't realized how broken auto fire was until I made that video and I got that gameplay. So they had all watched the video. All the team members that I was talking to had watched the video, and they basically agreed that in some regards there are aspects that need to be modified and need to be tweaked or adjusted, because basically ever since autofire has come out, what, maybe months ago, 5-6 months ago, I don't even know when the release date for autofire, when it came out, but since then there's not been a single tweak or adjustment to autofire. It hasn't been nerfed, it hasn't been buffed, it hasn't even been touched. So basically they just let everyone use autofire, and it basically just needs a refresher. It needs, some more delay, or, some guns need to be hit harder with a nerf and some need to be hit with a buff. Like, ARs, in my opinion, suck. Like, they really do suck with auto fire, and auto fire is never going to get removed, guys. I'm telling you this right now, because, like, it just makes no sense for them to remove it. A lot of people use it, and probably if they removed it, a lot of people stop playing the game because they get way too hard. But I think right now it is a little bit overpowered as a whole. There are some guns, like I said, the ARs kind of suck with it, but the pistols, they watched that part of the video where I looked at somebody and it sprayed them with like 100% accuracy with a pistol, and they were like, yeah, it's okay, dude. They're like, it's kind of broken. So we did talk a lot about auto fire. It is a really hard thing to do, like, one general change and make everything perfect. But they are aware of the community's frustration with auto fire, because basically, when I reached out to you guys on Twitter and in my stream, I was like, yo, I'm here at the headquarters. What do you want fixed or talked about? And a lot of people said auto fire. I literally said, don't talk about auto fire. And people said auto fire. So I think it is a really, like, a hot and intense topic right now in the mobile community, because there's no way to tell if somebody is using auto fire. So in the end, like I said, we talked about it for a long time. We made some progress because, like I said, they realize how frustrated the mobile community is when it comes to auto fire. I tried to, say, look, I know it's not overpowered at all times of the game and in gameplay. And if somebody uses it, it doesn't make him a god. But at the same time, you can literally flick your screen around and hit a 200 headshot to the head with a pump. So it's like there are some extreme, differences and situations that auto fire is crazy in. It also, like I said, it sometimes sucks. And so that's basically auto fire. Another thing that we did talk about is HUD. So just in the last update, the ability to load your HUD to the cloud and basically reload it if you ever install the game was added. So before, if you guys uninstalled Fortnite or had to reinstall on a new phone, a new iPad, a new device, basically you would have to remake your entire HUD. It never was saved anywhere. You couldn't save it to your phone, you couldn't save it, to your profile, but now it is saved to your profile. And there are multiple times that I was playing there at the Epic Games headquarters where I had to switch an iPad or I had to log out of an account, and I could basically just log back in and load it up. So I was like, this is crazy genius. And I was like, a lot of people in the community really want to have multiple HUD slots, because Clash of Clans, I don't know if you guys know, you can have 3 bases at a time, or you can have 3 different saved bases, one for like a war, or one for just farming or looting. Basically, there's multiple purposes for each base, but for Fortnite Mobile, you guys can only have 1 HUD at a time. So I did express the fact that people in the community would potentially like to have different HUDs, because if you have 1 HUD and you want to change it, or you want to try something new, if you try something new, you're erasing your entire old HUD. So it is really difficult for somebody to want to experiment and adapt and upgrade their HUD without, losing everything. So I did bring that up, having multiple HUD slots. And also they're talking about making it easier to like understand, and not understand, but easier to navigate and learn. Because sometimes even I get a little confused on how some aspects of the HUD editor tool are laid out. So I don't know if you guys experience that at all, or if you are absolutely just wizards with it. And another suggestion that I actually brought up was to have different preset default HUDs for claw. So a lot of people are really scared to play claw. A lot of you guys do play claw, and a lot of you guys still play 2 fingers. In my opinion, the only way, or the major way, to improve your gameplay is to advance from playing with 2 fingers to 3 or potentially 4 fingers, depending on your advice. But people, considering there's really no good tutorials on claw HUDs for iPhones or iPads, and also there's no way to copy a HUD, it is extremely daunting for somebody to want to switch to a HUD or a play style that they have no idea how to go about doing. So I recommended, if Epic Games or some creators got together and made some really easy to learn 3-finger HUDs for iPhones or phones, 4-finger HUDs for phones and 4-finger for iPad, I think it would be easier for people to learn and jump into customizing their own claw HUD and beginning to learn to play claw. Because when I first started, I just copied somebody else's HUD, and people copy my HUD all the time, which is completely fine, because it is, like I said, daunting to make something that 1 works and 2 you're going to feel comfortable with. So I did bring that idea up for HUDs. I'm not sure if it's going to stick. Like I said, guys, I can't really say what's going to go down, to be honest, because I don't really know. Some things I sort of got an idea about, but really I'm just trying to tell you guys what I told them and what sort of their feedback was to me. And I also did get the chance to talk to somebody in the competitive division of Fortnite. This was actually cool because mobile, as you guys know, has never had a single competitive tournament just for mobile, and this is something that's asked for a bunch. It really is truly something that I think would be cool to happen, because there have been other competitive events held within the community, but as a whole, Fortnite has never had a Fortnite sanctioned mobile only tournament. So I basically was like, yo, I really honestly want some old players to advance to the next level and play against console and PC players in terms of, competitions, but also would be really cool to have a mobile only tournament. The winner might get some V-Bucks, or the winner might get some, some cash prize. Like, realistically, the people who play mobile are like young. I think like half the pro scene is like under 16, so I'm not even sure if they can host like big money tournaments. But I did say, it would be really cool to see, if they had a mobile tournament, they could take like the top 5 people, the top 5 winners, and then go put them up against console and PC players and just see how that happens. So that was kind of a short discussion, and we were just talking back and forth. There wasn't anything serious saying mobile is getting a tournament and this is going to happen, $1 million for mobile. Like, I really don't know, guys. Once again, that was just cool. And I did ask him, I was like, yo, ranked play, where's it at, boys? And it is really complicated for a battle royale to add a ranked play, because there's multiple different ways of going around it. Is basically what he said you could do. A sort of like a progression rank system where you go up or you get like trophies, and so it is really complicated in terms of adding a ranked, but they are, of course, considering it and thinking about adding a ranked play to Fortnite. Basically, I'm pretty sure everyone has already known that. They are doing the Valentine's thing right now, but that's not really ranked. It sort of is, but not too crazy. And then one of the last major things that I touched on was how 7.4 was an absolutely insane update. It was such a pretty much polished update. There are a few tiny glitches, but the build glitch was fixed. Crosshair editing was added. From my knowledge, all just the Fortnite updates in general, 7.4 is one of the most fun updates I've played in the history of Fortnite, in my opinion. I've had so much fun. I've been playing off stream. on stream, just having a blast. So I did tell the developers, as much as I roast the game, and I'm like, oh, this sucks, fix this, they did end up doing a really great job with the 7.4 update, and I told them that, and I was like, it's a really great update. But one of the features that I wish can be in one of the next updates is multiple editing or multiple sensitivities for Fortnite. So console has, I think, a building sensitivity, maybe an editing sensitivity, and of course there's a general like aiming sensitivity for when you're running around with your guns. So mobile, right now, a lot of people play on a lot of different sensitivities. Usually, console and PC, everyone plays on around the same sensitivity. But for mobile, I know people who play on 0.8, I play on 0.3 sensitivity. And the main reason for that is because I sacrifice my aim if I go with a higher sensitivity for, let's say, building. But also, I would want probably a lower sensitivity for editing. So it's sort of rough to want a high sensitivity for building and a low one for editing. And then at the same time, it's just, I have to have an aiming sensitivity. So I did bring up the fact that, console has this. Would it be possible, to maybe get to mobile? And they're like, yeah, they can definitely look into it. Because as far as they know, that's probably the first time somebody in the mobile community expressed interest for multiple sensitivities, especially with the crosshair editing, something that I think is really going to revolutionize mobile. I've already been able to out-edit PC and console players in pop-up cubs that I was doing today with this editing technique. So I'm extremely excited for the future of mobile after these talks. I know it is frustrating to play through glitches and to be like, Epic doesn't care. But really, after being there and just, being in a room full of people who are listening to me and my ideas about mobile, like, they really do care about Fortnite. It's just really hard because they're not a mobile game company. They are there's a game company. They make a great console and PC platform, and mobile is something that they're new and they're getting into. And so it's really, you have to be understanding to the fact that they're trying to keep making content for Fortnite. They want to keep posting stuff for Fortnite. At the same time, they have to bring that to mobile and bring new things to mobile along with the new things from Fortnite. And so in the end, some things get lost, some things get put on the back burner, unfortunately. But with the talks, a lot of promising things were shown, and it really did show me that Epic Games truly is invested in the mobile scene. They want to see mobile players rise to the top and hopefully one day compete against PC and console players in terms of competitiveness, and then also just having a polished game, with the glitches and with all these minor bugs and issues. They basically, they were understanding. They said, yeah, we know it sucks to play, all these little minor things end up for a pretty bad experience overall, and they're aware of this. So it's not that they don't care about mobile and they only want people on console and PC to spend their money. Truly, it is just a difficult platform for them to work on. Like I said, considering they want to add new things to mobile, they have to fix things on mobile, and then of course they have to port in the stuff from Fortnite to mobile. So in the end, it was a really good experience. I'm extremely appreciative of Epic Games for the invite. Once again, thank you so much, Freight Train, for the invite, and everyone who I met there was an absolute legend. They're super cool, super welcoming. I hope I can go back one day soon or something like that and be like, yo guys, we did it, we fixed mobile or something like that. But if you guys did enjoy this video, feel free to drop a like. Also, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this video. If you guys do think 7.4 is a really nice update, I personally think, like I said, it's one of the best updates ever, and I really think mobile is heading in a good direction right now. So I hope it stays on that path, so I can keep making this content for you guys. Other than that, it has been your boy DuckyTheGamer, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.